this. Let's bring in retired Army Lieutenant Colonel at Defense Priorities, Danny Davis. Good morning, Danny. Thank you, as always, for joining us with your expertise here. Let's talk through some of the updates that we got from the Secretary of Defense on what he says has happened to the Iranian capabilities on the ground. He started really by talking about uncontested airspace, saying that the U.S. had complete control of the skies over Iran, also discussing the fact that their ability to shoot back, their shots fired from the area, down 86%, 23% in just the last 24 hours, as well as sinking about half of the Navy. What do you make of those statistics and the success that tells you about this operation?
Well, it definitely says that there is just a substantial, an incredible amount of firepower raining down from the United States and Israel on to Iran. That was obviously expected, and the fact that they have gone through their air defense, if all that is accurate, and they've literally basically obliterated it, that's going to make life a lot worse for the Iranian side. One of the concerns, though, and one of the claims prior to the conflict starting, that the Iranian side may say, okay, you see where our air defense systems are, and that's obvious. We have our satellite capability. We could know where those were and go after them. But apparently quite a number of them, possibly even more than were out, have been in bunkers hidden away. And then once we may think we have air clearance, then those things can be brought back out. And when you think you have a passive area, all of a sudden, here comes some air defense capability with these S-300, S-400s. Perhaps it could come in. Whether that happens remains to be seen, but that is something that I'll be watching for. The other thing that really stood out to me about this, you can talk all day long about a lot of firepower, but what I never heard was, what is the conflict termination objectives? How will you know when this is successful? When you say we're winning, what does that mean? Because you can blow up all kinds of things. We've always known that was in our capability, but how do you end the war? Do you destroy the regime? How do you measure that? And if you don't destroy them and you just keep bombing, I mean, at what point do you say we're literally just bombing every day towards no objective, no attainable military objectives, less boots on the ground, and that could be a problem going forward.
All right, Lieutenant Colonel Danny Davis, thanks as always.